Hey guys, Aaron here, welcome back to another Super Nintendo ROM Hack video. Today I'm going to be playing Sonic the Hedgehog, or Sonic the Hedgehog 4 as it's also known as. And I'm playing this on the Super Nintendo Mini, of course. So this game is more of a bootleg rather than a straight up ROM hack, but I thought it would still work in this series. So let's go straight to the options and see what we can mess around with here. So not really that much choice. We can jump, kick and use. There's a music test as well, but unfortunately I can't seem to get back to the main menu here, so I might have to reset the Super Nintendo Mini, give that another go, see what happens. So the title screen actually looks like it's been scanned in straight from the magazine. Won't judge. So let's get on to the first stage. So yeah, as I did say, this game is a bootleg. What does that mean? Well, it basically is an older game. It's actually based off of Speedy Gonzales on the Super Nintendo. So all they've done really is change the music, change the graphics, well, to Sonic at least. There's a few other changes as well, I've noticed. Yeah, so you don't get to play as Speedy Gonzales anymore. You get to play as Sonic, and it's kind of weird because he retains the moves that Speedy's got. So really, Sonic does seem to move around okay. He controls okay. It's just more the fact he can kick, which is a bit weird for a Sonic game. And you can come across Mario, which is absolutely bizarre. I don't know why it's not Tails or Amy Rose, something like that. But actually collecting the Marios does count as like a checkpoint. So it's not all bad. If I'm going to end up dying, I'll just go back a few screens or whatever. Yeah, some really bizarre level design here. I'm not quite sure why there is like a hut up in the trees. Something to do with, again, Speedy Gonzales, I'm assuming. And you can collect like a speed up, which at least allows Sonic to run a bit like the original game. A few other items you can collect, like hearts. I think that's pretty much it. Maybe you can collect extra lives, but for some reason I've got 14 of them, which you shouldn't really complain about. Actually, 13 of them. Don't want to be jumping off of that. Let's give that another go. So ideally, I just want to be, once I can get back up top here, just stay on that while it moves across the screen. It kind of reminds me in a little way of one of the levels from Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Just a little bit, just a little bit. So we should hopefully be coming up to the end of the stage. Let's try and get up to that Mario. And yeah, you can kick the enemies. It's kind of satisfying just kicking the birds there. And whatever that was supposed to be. Maybe a bit of moss. Something like that anyway. Grab as many rings as possible. So yeah, I guess they're mouse traps, which go back to the whole Speedy Gonzales thing as well. Let's try and perhaps run straight past that, that's better. And jump across perhaps. Some of the jumping perhaps is a bit pixel perfect, but honestly it's not that bad. So that is the first stage done, and I really hope that is supposed to be supersonic there. Whatever glitchy mess it is. Okay, so let's head on to stage 2. Now, I am a big fan of the Sonic the Hedgehog games. More so the original, like 2D Sonics. So playing something like this is a bit surreal. It doesn't really feel that much like a Sonic game. It might sort of retain some of the looks and moves that he has, but trust me, it feels really weird. Some of the graphics as well are glitchy. I'm not completely sure if the background's supposed to look like that. I would hope not. It just doesn't look right at all. Now, this was also released on like a Super Nintendo cartridge in some parts of the world. like a lot of other bootlegs do, so I would be intrigued to see what the rest of the game's going to be like. From what I understand, it doesn't follow every level in order like the original Speedy Gonzales game. This actually set of levels, the forest levels, turn up a bit later in that game, so I believe it misses some of them out as well, which is probably a good thing. I don't think I would want to spend too long getting through this. In fact, with this video at least, I expect I'm just going to play up to the boss, which I've been told there is, so we'll see how things pan out there. Almost want to just be able to land on the enemies as well. So, yeah, that was quite a big gap to jump across. And again, maybe if I go back and get a bit of a run up here, it would actually work out a bit better. Perfect. So it's all gone a bit dark. Maybe if I jump down there, that looked like a question mark to me. Yeah, there's a Mario over here. Let's grab him. I'm not too sure where they got the voices from. That definitely doesn't sound like any Mario that I've heard speaking before. I think Sonic has voices as well at some point. So there's actually going to be a lot of checkpoints. I also think you can... Well, the point is to collect all of the Marios as well, but you seem to be able to still pass the level, even if you miss some. Unless I am just collecting everyone in these levels. Right, so that's level 2 done. We get... So, stage 3. At this point, I would perhaps be expecting the game to get a bit more trickier. So I'm assuming there's going to be a few more sort of blind jumps, things like that. Can I actually get up on top here? Apparently not. Yeah, the enemies are in some really strange places at some points. So let's try and jump across the branches here. So I can go left or up. I can't seem to get up that way. Let's head over to the right. Might as well grab some rings while I'm here. That was great. Let's quickly get back up. At least I kind of know the route back up top. I tell you what though, the music is really quite repetitive. I really hope the music changes at some point. Maybe it's just the same bit of music per world or whatever you want to say. So let's jump over it. Swing down here. Oh, that's extra time for the level. Perfect. Just get the birds out of the way. So there's a big wall there. I'm going to head upwards. Well, let's try that again. It doesn't seem to push you too far back, thankfully. Another Mario. So we've got to go down to the left. I'm sure I just come from the left. Okay, I don't want to be doing that again. So let's head back down to the left, avoiding that bird. Wherever he went. Oh okay, there is some platforms we can get across. Quite tricky jumps actually, yeah. So I'm hoping the end of the level's down here somewhere. Let's grab another heart, not that I really needed it. Oh, Mario. Oh, okay, that's the end of the stage. Let's just skip this, I think. Oh, okay, first boss stage. What's the boss actually going to be? Of course, a giant cat. What else could it have been? It's a bit of a shame the hackers didn't say put in Dr. Robotnik. To me, that would have made more sense. Right, so let's try and get a few kicks in, as it seems to be the only attack move we've got here. It's actually really difficult to get close enough to the boss to actually do any damage. Losing hearts left, right and centre here. Death by Acorn. Let's give that another go. Not liking my chances. Right, couple of kicks in. Let's grab that heart I saw. Okay, that was random. Okay, so I'm just going to give the next level a quick go just to see what it's like compared to what I've already played. I tell you what though, the load times in this game do seem to be a little bit excessive. We've got some kind of haunted castle thing going on here. I thought I could get through those archways, but didn't appear to. Let's head back to the beginning, grab the extra rings. Nope. Pressing up on the doors didn't seem to do much there. I've got to go through one of these archways, I'm assuming. Yep. One of the buttons did that. So follow the arrow of rings. Ah, Mario, great. So, kind of like a dead end here, and a cauldron. Let's go back and check it. Or die. Good job Mario was there. So, let's check that cauldron back out. There's got to be something to do here. I'm lost. That does really not appear to be doing anything. I can only assume I need to go back, so there was that gate over. Or instant death. Yeah, I definitely can't. Yeah, I can't go back to left. It's got to be over to the right. So I can't seem to pick that item up. And you know what? I can't figure this bit out. I'm stumped. I think now is a good time to leave the video here. Did I enjoy it? It's not great, if I'm being honest, but, you know, it's a bootleg. It's a bit of fun. For 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I kind of had fun with it, but it definitely doesn't hold up to any other Sonic game out there. In any case, if you did enjoy this video, it would be great if you could leave some comments, maybe even give the video a like. And if you are new to the channel as well, it would be great if you could subscribe. Thanks for watching.